Hi, Knuckleheads. Time for thought of the day. I wanted to honor the memory of my grandmother's late niece. Now, she actually lived a long time, and she actually was born in, 1930 to be exact. And we just lost her this past December. But due to COVID restrictions, we weren't able to gather and celebrate her life until this afternoon. So I just was reflecting after gathering at at their home. We actually used to spend a lot of family birthday parties and gatherings over the years there. As a young child, I remember swimming in their pool. They had like the slide, and they had croquet and lots of different activities. This really big swing in their oak tree in their front yard, and it wasn't just a swing, it was like a chair swing, so you could actually sit, and it's like being in a basket, so you felt really safe, and so you could go back and forth way up high, and you knew you weren't going to fly out because you were in, that safety net of the basket. So these are just awesome memories that I had as a child. And they have this ranch out not very far from where I live. It's only about a 14-minute drive out there. We live out in the country. For anonymity reasons, I don't want to necessarily put her name out there, but it was my grandmother's niece. So basically, we gathered to honor her life. And the thought of the day, as I was just reflecting, everybody got up there and told stories, and what I gained from that everybody wanted to share as a theme that everybody kept bringing up, because we had different people speaking, sharing happy memories of her, was that she was a role model, and she wanted to help others. She did a lot of volunteer work. She, as a young bride in the 1950s, she was not afraid to do anything. In a time in the world where, women commonly didn't work outside the home, she was learning how to fly helicopters. She thought that, the world was her oyster, and she never thought that she couldn't do anything. And she instilled that in her children as well. And she always encouraged them that if they put their mind to it, they could accomplish anything that they wanted. And she was just very excited and loved life, loved to travel. And I just wanted to throw that out there as, as a parent, trying to create a happy marriage and a happy home life, I think it's important to remember that you want to always instill positive influences in your children, because what you put out there in your household is what your children are going to absorb. So if this is something that we can remember to always strive for, is to always encourage each other in your home. Don't always say, oh, you can't do that. You don't want to do that. You always want to say that your kids, you encourage them, you can do anything that you want. If they can do it, I can do it. Because this is how this was my mom's cousin, basically. That's how my mom's cousin felt. And that's the legacy that she left for her children. So I just wanted to honor her, even though I can't really say her name on this because I don't really have her family's permission to use her name. But it is on my grandmother's side of the family. What's really interesting is my grandmother was actually a McCoy. She was born into the McCoy family. So if you've ever read The Grapes of Wrath, the very classic American novel by John Steinbeck, my grandmother was actually part of the McCoy family that they mentioned in that book. And I guess it was one of those huge family feuds throughout history, the Hartfields versus the McCoys. I think it was Hartfields or Hatfields, so I always say it wrong, but McCoy was, my bloodline. So anyway, I just wanted to honor my grandmother's niece. I lost my grandmother back in 2002, and it was really heartbreaking because we lost her so suddenly. But anyway, just wanted to basically honor my grandmother's late niece, because she led an amazing life, and she led an example, and she instilled an amazing legacy in her children. So just wanted to throw that out there. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope your weekend was well. And this actually might be rolling during the week, so but everybody, please, thank you so much for subscribing to our Knuckleheads Guide to Marriage community. We've been continuing to see a growth, so for that we love and thank you. Everybody take care, and we will catch you next time.